Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you my favorite romantic reads. So these aren't necessarily like romantic novels, like lovey-dovey stuff like traditional romantic like genre. These are books where I really enjoy the relationship between these two characters that I think kind of makes it a little different, because I feel like I'm not really drawn to romantic novels in like that sense, but I do really enjoy books that have really good chemistry between certain characters. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So starting out, I first have Gravity by Tess Gerritsen, and this is kind of like a medical thriller space novel. So it follows a doctor named Emma Watson who is aboard the International Space Station, and when she's up there, there is this weird pathological outbreak where people are dying and like it's spreading and contaminating like everything, and you don't think that sounds like a place for romance, but not even like romance, but you don't think there'd be any time for love stuff. But basically, while this is all going on, her ex-husband is down on Earth trying to figure it out, and throughout the novel we kind of get glimpses of what went wrong with their relationship and all of this stuff, but then you kind of figure out that they both still care about each other, and this situation has brought that out for them. So I really liked seeing that develop over this novel. This one was like really intense. Like it combines my like two worst fears, which is like space travel and weird viral outbreaks that no one knows how to treat. Like those are my two worst fears, but despite that, I really enjoyed seeing, even though they don't really have a lot of one-on-one time, you get to see what's going through their minds and their regrets with their past relationship. So I really like that as well. And if you're into medical thrillers, or even if you like The Martian, you'll definitely like this. And if you really are a sucker for like lost love getting back together, like this is for you. This is another one as well where I really just enjoyed seeing their relationship develop. It was more like a forbidden love type one as well, and it is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I read this last, or I want to say summer of 2017. I really enjoyed this. I kind of want to read it again because it's very atmospheric, but it follows two magicians, I guess you could say, Marco and Celia, and they are basically their trainers or teachers set them up to do like a duel, and whoever wins like is like crowned the champion, and then the other one dies, but they end up falling in love. So you can see how that is kind of a problem here. And what I really like about this is just seeing like they know they're not supposed to have feelings for each other, but seeing them kind of process through that and how they leave little signs of their love where people don't really, if they didn't know what to look for, they wouldn't understand like what they're doing. So I really love seeing that play out over this book, and this book is just amazing. It's very atmospheric, and it takes place in the like mid to late 1800s with a circus that has some little magic going on. So I highly recommend you check this book out. It was actually like very good, and I kind of want to reread it again this year. But yeah, like I said, I really love that forbidden love storyline as well. So for this one, this is more of like the series as a whole, and it is the Cousins O'Dyer trilogy by Nora Roberts, and this is the third book, which is a relationship that I liked the most. So each book follows one of the three cousins. So it basically follows this family where this dark sorcerer has been chasing this family for generations and generations, and finally this combination of the cousins is strong enough to finally put an end to this bad sorcerer that's been like chasing after them for centuries. And so each book follows one of the cousins, and so this one follows the one that I think I relate to the most, and I really enjoyed seeing their relationship. And just like, you know, like even for going in with the first one, you know they're gonna get together. But I really love Branna and just her, like she's very much to the book, and just seeing how this relationship with someone she's known her entire life has like thrown her world upside down. Like I really love that storyline as well. But I really love seeing the relationship for each novel. So that if you're something you're looking into, I think you would really like this trilogy. The first one is what's it? Dark Witch, which is really good as well. I really enjoy this series, and it kind of has a Harry Potter feeling but for adults. So yeah, this book is really heavy on the romance and fantasy. So this one is a little different in terms of like that relationship love between like two friends, and it is Blood on the Tracks by Barbara Nicholas, and it's basically between Sydney and her dog Clyde. So that one sounds a little weird, but I think what I really like about this is Sydney went to Afghanistan and she is struggling from a lot of PTSD, and Clyde is basically an ex-canine marine dog, whatever the title is for that. So she Clyde is her companion because she is still suffering from PTSD, and he also went through these experiences as well, and he's also her emotional support dog. And I really love those types of relationships, and it's not romance, but I really love that they have for each other. And I'm like a dog person too, so I'm like totally into that, like especially with Tucker. Like Tucker's right here on his little bed while I'm filming this. But yeah, like I just really love their relationship in here, and I think it's not romance in the sense, but it's love shared between a human and an animal, and I'm a big sucker for that. So yeah, like this series is really good, and the third one comes out in March, which I'm really excited about as well. So yeah. So finally, this is like these two people are destined to be together, but they are trying to avoid their feelings and all that stuff, and there's miscommunication. Like, I'm a total sucker for they will, they won't they. And it is the relationship between Cormoran and Robin in the Cormoran Strike series by Robert Galbraith. And we get little hints of their relationship, like, because Robin is engaged and eventually gets married, and we know there's so much more chemistry between her and Cormoran, and you know that they're meant to be together. They really complement each other. And I really love those ones, especially because they get you really invested in the story as well. For the first two, we get little glimmers of the relationship, but it isn't until the third one, Career of Evil, where we really see them really kind of contemplate their relationship with each other. And it ends on such a cliffhanger, and this one kind of deals with the fallout of what happened in the third one. So I'm a sucker for those ones where you know he has feelings for her and you know she has feelings for him, but they don't know how to deal with it, and there's like other people involved and all this stuff, and it's just like, I really love those ones because it's not like it gets you really into it. It's like I'm highly invested in the relationship between Robin and Cormoran, like I think a little unhealthily, or in an unhealthy manner, I should say. But yeah, I really love those types of novels. So if you really are into like the will they won't they, like that stuff that will take you on an emotional roller coaster, then I highly recommend you check out this series, because it's like I am totally for their relationship. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what are your favorite non-traditional romance novels. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.